What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I don't remember where I left off with you guys, but we've done a lot in between these days. Haven't been recording because I am on a super time crunch. I literally have probably 12 hours before I have to leave for race war. When I came out today, the first thing I did was I gave the car a wash. I wanted to pressure wash all of the residuals that were in between all the crevices from polishing out the car. And I also went around the entire car to clean all of the windows and windshield just to make it as clear as possible, because the car has been sitting there caked up for so long that you can't even see out of the window. The car is also still on the jack stand because I wanted to pressure wash underneath the car and everything, and also have the car elevated so we can install all of the trims that need to go on the driver's side. That's what we're going to be doing today, and the goal is to button up the car and pretty much get it ready to load up onto the trailer or dolly, depending on which one I find. But the goal for this video is to get this car entirely put back together and ready to rock and roll for Sacramento Raceway Race Wars. Let's do all the simple ones first. Front fender, quarter panel, driver door molding. Set you guys up right here. I want to give a big shout out to CRX dude Eugene for setting out this molding when I purchased it 2 years ago, and he also provided a bunch of new clips with that because these are prone to breaking, especially the front one. So all of this right here is installed, and this should hold up the molding onto the door perfectly. There is a 10 mil right here in the back that you're gonna have to secure to the door. So let's go ahead and click this on. Woo! Next up, the lower kick panel. This thing right here goes underneath the door and onto the quarter right there. And I was fortunate enough to find all of the hardware for it, which is just these little plastic clip guys. So I have two here, and then I found a little bag, so that's gonna secure this piece to the car. And there's also one more piece that goes with it. It's this guy here. This goes to the quarter panel section, which holds it up into place, and this pretty much goes on right there, except you're not supposed to have a missing tab there, but I am missing the tab and it will still hold up, so I just got to be very careful to not pop it off. But it goes on like that. I'm gonna grab the little lower fender trim piece here. This little bracket with the black clip, like the quarter, clips into here. But before you clip it in, you got to make sure you insert this into the side skirt, like so. Then that goes on, clips on like that. On the bottom, it's secured with a 10 mil, which you can see right there, right here. So I'm gonna grab my 10 mil. Secured. Now right here on the top, there's supposed to be a plastic tab that goes in the slot, and then you put a screw through it. So I'm gonna go check my bin to see if I have one of that size. So the ones that I have are smaller, which are this one here. I need a larger one than this one. So check my fenders in the backyard. Voila. So with this, it uses one of these guys. Last piece to the bottom trim is the door trim, and I have all the clips here. Set you guys up. The lower part of the trim has to clip onto the door first before locking the tabs on the top. This is missing a little bit of the trim piece, so it looks like it has gaps, but obviously I don't have any replacements to change it out, but it is what it is. Two years I painted this car and the moldings came off. 2 years later, the moldings finally back on. That's freaking awesome to see. That is so freaking awesome to see. So I want to move into the door window molding trim, and these are the factory ones that came off the car. You can't even see it, but these are the factory ones that came off the car. And I did shave down the coating that normally chip and break off, and I sanded it down. I didn't fully cut off the rubber because if I get too deep, this bottom rubber that goes to the door would fall off with it, and I accidentally did that on my red CRX. So you can kind of see it's not the greatest, but at least it's uniform, and in the shadow, in the dark, you can't even tell. So I'm gonna install these right here. It does have the clip on it, but also shout out to Eugene because he did give me extras because I wasn't sure if I had all of them, but it looks like I do. Now yesterday I did sand down the top pillar here, and I trim blacked it entirely, as well as the quarter panel glass trim. You can see nice and uniform. Get you guys to the sun side here. The sun side, nice and uniform. Now it is kind of old and brittle, so it is kind of missing some sections here, but nonetheless nice and clean. No more rust, no more silver. And let's go ahead and get these trims on, and I believe we need a Phillips. One Phillips right here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do not like these window trims. Definitely gonna change this out before the car goes you know, to its new owner. So for now, this is going to work. I really don't know what's going on with the back half right here. It's freaking an inch of nothing. This is all the way to the front because we secured the screw, and I mean, it looks good right here, but it bothers me that this is missing and the trim is not fully cut all the way to the back. I don't know how I missed this section here, but I missed it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the passenger side. This side actually looks a lot better, but it is also still missing that back half, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Wait, what? Wait, now I'm confused. I'm starting to wonder if this trim is for the 1991. So these mirrors, I got it from the junkyard because the original ones were painted white, and the reason why it's so glossy is because I polished them out, and instead of it being satin like the rest of the moldings, it came out a little shinier, which is okay because this is the factory ABS plastic instead of, you know, being painted. So I'm gonna rock with it. They came out pretty clean. I mean, if they didn't shine, I would have probably painted it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys installed, taking off these little plastic clips. There's a little screw on the inside, and then the 3 screws that secure this to the door. Oddly enough, I don't have the trim that goes here on both sides, so that's gonna be on the list to find. Yo, it looks weird with mirrors on. Yo, but we got mirrors. The last thing that I have that needs to go on is the cowl. This is freshly painted trim black yesterday, nice and uniform. I don't have the molding that goes underneath here in the front, but I mean, none of my cars have it either, so we're just gonna send it. And yeah, this needs 2 hands. To cover up all those screws, we have these little caps right here, and these are all nicely painted as well too. There's 7 of them. I think that's everything that I need to install into the car as far as trim goes. And I think that means the wheels can go back on the car now. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this thing looks so fire. Oh my goodness. Dude. Man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty damn stoked. This thing looks freaking incredible. Damn, dude. I just wanted to move the car out just to get a overall look of the entire car, and damn, the paint looks so good. Let's just hope it makes it back up on the driveway, because the car is kind of choppy on a base map right now, and I need to sort that out before the dyno. But not really important as of right now, but hopefully you guys got a look, because right now I'm gonna clean up. I moved the car back up and it actually sounds normal, so I'm gonna take it around the block. I'm actually pretty surprised. Granted, how much this thing is bogged down every time I turn it on. So there is something a little bit noisy with the passenger axle side of things, and I'm not entirely sure what it is, but lucky for us, we're not actually racing it yet, and we're not you know, we're not driving it far or anything like that. So for right now, it's going to work for what we need to do, going on and off trailer or dolly, and just driving it to the pits where we're going to be boothing with S1s. Felt nice to drive the car around fully since swapping this car. I don't think I've ever really driven this car with the H on the block, so that may be its first drive on that engine. I can't stop smiling on how great this car looks. Like, let me show you guys one more time, man. Look at this. Zoom in. Dude, one of you guys is gonna get this car. It's not the most perfect car ever, but it is a car that I put together that one of you guys is gonna get, and I hope somebody can enjoy it. And it's gonna be all buttoned up before it even heads your way, you know, despite the way it sounds right now. But it's gonna be dyno tuned and everything. It's gonna be a turnkey, ready to go car when it is ready to go to its new owner. But yeah, you know, honestly, I got so much more to do right now, guys, and I really just want to put together this short video of putting this car back together and pull out to the street just to see it as a whole before we go to the event. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the progress update on the H2B CRX, and if you guys did, man, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for the race war content, because that is tomorrow for us, whenever for you guys, I hope to see a lot of you guys out there. And if you guys want to stick around for that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.